Hey guys, welcome to my makeup tips and tricks. This is the first time that I have done something like this, so I hope that I do a good job because I really, yeah. I am going to probably move over to my couch because there is a glare in my video, so just bear with me while I move. I'll be right back. I have to go get my bag. Okay, so I'm back, and there's not that much of a glare, but I am going to... Ow! Sorry, I got shocked. But I did turn on a light, so that it was better. Okay. So like I said, this is the first time that I've done something like this. I hope I do a really, really good job. I'm going to try my best. So, yeah. Just say hey when you join and say hey, and that'll be great. It does cost $2.99 to join this event, so pay the $2.99 and you'll be in. Or you can just watch for free. Doesn't matter. So the first thing I want to start with is, just one second. I'm answering a customer. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to start with today is I am going to show you how I clean my brushes. Now, you can clean your brushes multiple different ways. You can use soap and water, you can use makeup wipes, you can use whatever you want. Sorry, I just applied chapstick, so. So what I have here is I use these. They're makeup brush cleaning wipes. And I use these because they're individually wrapped. Because you never want to use, ladies, this is important. You never want to use the same cleaning cloth. If you decide to use the wipes, you never want to use the same one. You always want to use a different one because otherwise you're just going to reapply what you've already wiped off. So I'm going to go ahead. I have 6 brushes. I also use them to clean my eyeshadow thing, or my eyelash curler. So we're going to go ahead and open one of these, and I'm going to show you how they work. Oh, I may need scissors, so no. Nope, got it. Okay, so they're actually quite big, and you can actually, you could probably do 2 brushes with these. I didn't realize how big they were, but they always say you want to use one. So disregard what I said. You can use multiple on one. So I'm actually going to take my foundation brush first. This is the one I use. And we're just going to rub it like this. I'm just going to kind of... You're basically giving your brush a bath. So you want to make sure that all of this gunk and stuff is out of it. And like I said, you know, you can go ahead and whatever you don't get with the brushes, you can then go ahead and go and get with, you can do soap and water if you want a cleaner, brush. But I like using this brush because I feel that it's amazing. So it's not going to be 100% perfect when you do it with the wipes, but like I said, you know, go back, do it with go back and do it with a soap and water. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. Morning brain. Not quite awake yet, so bear with me. Um, so for the little bit that I just did, it's actually pretty clean. I can't tell if this is like still foundation or if it's like the way the brush is shaped. I don't know if it's a two-tone brush. So that's that brush. And then I'll probably go and wash them with soap and water so that they're really clean. So that's makeup wipe 1. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to open another one. And I'm going to take one of my eyeshadow brushes and just kind of rub it off here. Kind of clean it up. Having clean brushes is super important because you don't want to reapply. You don't want to reapply that dirty makeup because then what's the point of refreshing your makeup, right? You might as well just leave the makeup on that you had the night before. So you can scrub a little bit and scrub and scrub and scrub and scrub. And see how dirty? No one ever realizes how dirty their makeup brushes are, but do you see how dirty they are? Like, do you see this? This is like bad. So it's super important to clean your makeup brushes, maybe not every day, but at least every week. So like maybe set yourself a schedule to like clean your makeup brushes every Sunday. Because if any of you are like me, I don't wear makeup on. I don't wear makeup on the weekends unless I'm like going to like a function or something like that, or if I'm celebrating a birthday. But other than that, if I'm just staying home doing laundry, I don't need to wear makeup. But I do wear makeup every day during the week. So that is so much cleaner. You see that? So much cleaner. So I've used 2 of these already, and I've been able to clean 2 brushes, and they look amazing. So then I'm just gonna do this really quick, and then we'll get into the tips and tricks. So actually we can get to the tips and tricks now while I'm cleaning the brushes. So what I'm going to talk about today is I'm going to talk about makeup products and tips that are for your skin type. So it's super important that you know what your skin type is, you know what, and not even just for makeup, but for like skincare too. You need to know the appropriate skincare products to use, you need to know the appropriate makeup products to use, the foundation, you know. Eyeshadow really doesn't matter, but it does. Many people don't think that it matters, but eyeshadow and eyeliner and all of that good stuff, it's important just like anything. So we're going to talk about dry skin for a minute. And for dry skin, look how clean that is. For dry skin, what you want to do is you want to use a tinted moisturizer or an oil based liquid foundation. But you also don't want a foundation that's super oily either, which is why Pharmacy is great for anybody who has dry skin and everything because, for one, all of our products are manufactured in labs. We do not test on animals. We refuse to. We refuse to manufacture with any other packaging company. So what that means is we package all of our own product. Every single product that we have, the ingredients are on the bottle or the container, which is a reason why we're not allowed to make our own samples because of that reason. Because if you think about it, you go and make your own samples, people are going to ask you what's in it, and if you threw the box away or the container away, you're going to be like, oh, well, I don't know. And then they're not going to want to buy it because you don't know what's in it, and they don't know what you're selling them or having them try. So that's super important. Pharmacy products are not oil-based. They're infused with products that are, they're infused with ingredients that are great for your skin. So that's that. For the dry skin as well, for the concealer, you want to use a stick-to-cream concealer with buildable coverage in satin or creamy, dewy finish. So what that means is you want your foundation to cover all of your problem areas. You want your concealer to cover all your problem areas. But I see a lot of people put the concealer just under their eyes. They also put them like in dark spots and like red spots that they don't want shown. So that is another reason why pharmacy's products are great, because they do just that. It's amazing how many products we have for all skin types. In the blush, you want a cream blush or a tinted moisturizer in satin, and like a satin finish. So you don't want something that's going to be too overpowering, but you also don't want something that's going to be like, oh my god, this is too bright. Because I know people don't like bright colors. So that's probably the main reason why a lot of my customers will ask me, oh, well, is it, are your products greasy? Are your products, do your products have this or do your products have that? Every single time they ask me a question, I say yes. Because they're either asking me if it's vegan, they're either asking me if it's gluten-free, or they're just asking me if it works and if it makes their skin feel soft. And so far, all of my customers who have bought from me have not had one complaint or return about their products. That makes me feel good. If you do buy anything from me, which I will put the link down here, so that's my website link. If you are interested in anything, and you want to see what the products are all about, you go to that link and it will bring you to anything. We have everything from skincare to body care to fragrance to accessories. We have stuff for men and women, which is really amazing because, we have men's fragrances, we have men's body care. We have an entire men's skincare line called Shield Man. So that's pretty amazing. Alright, so enough about that. So then there's combination skin. So combination skin is basically, oily to dry, or, silky to smooth, or whatever your skin tone is and whatever your skin type is basically how you want to base your makeup on, right? Right. So if you have any of those, just trying to get this stuff off, see? Because eyeshadow gets on it. So it's just basically, you know, whatever skin type you have, whatever skin tone you have, you want to make sure that you're using the products that are going to work for you. Because nobody wants to use products that aren't going to work for them. Alright, so for combination skin I'm looking at my notes here. For combination skin for the foundation, you want liquid cream or like a mousse. So you want but with Pharmacy, you don't need any of that because I use Pharmacy foundation every day. I unfortunately don't have makeup on today because I'm not really going anywhere. I just have to run to the grocery store later, so I'll probably like throw on some like eyeshadow mascara and, you know, call it a day. But you really don't want a water-based. I mean, well, you can get a water-based, but it's gonna make your skin feel awful if it's like oily and watery, and you don't want that. You want something that's gonna make your skin feel smooth. You want to make you want to make sure that your skin's gonna feel great. You want your makeup to make you feel great. So that's that. Foundation. The concealer, we talked about that. So for blush, for combination skin, for blush, you have one or two choices. You have gel or cream blush in shimmer shades or matte shades. So if anyone's like me, I don't know if anyone's like me, but I like both shimmer and mattes because there's some days where I feel like being like all glamorous, then there's other days where I just feel like being natural. And the matte blushes, they do that. They'll make you have a natural feel. They'll make you have you know, whatever you want. So that being said, that's the blush. Then we have the oily skin. I knew I have more. Hang on, guys. I'm just trying to go through my notes here because they're all scattered. Okay, maybe I don't have it. Sorry. Block the camera for a second. I was looking for the top page. Okay. So, for oily skin, you definitely want an oil-free. So, like, if you have oily skin, you're not going to want to go and buy a foundation that's going to make your skin oily. You don't want that. And then you either want a liquid foundation or you want a powder foundation, but you definitely don't want an oily foundation. Let's see. The concealer. So for oily skin, you're gonna want a liquid concealer that has light to medium coverage and a matte finish. And what that'll do is it'll really brighten up your skin. Like, it'll really, like, make your skin pop. And then everybody that talks to you will be like, whoa, like, I have the same skin issue as you. Like, how did you get your face like that? How did you get your makeup like that? And you can tell them, I use Pharmacy foundation. That's how. Pharmacy products really, really do work, guys. And, yeah. So for the blush, you want powder blush and a matte finish. That is what you want for oily skin. And Pharmacy has that. I think. I will double check on that and let you guys know. So, the next thing we're going to get into is there's 8 tips to applying your makeup. The first one is you want to prep your skin. What that means is you want to prep your skin. You want to wash all the excess makeup off, and whether it be in the shower or with a makeup remover, or, you know. Oh, sorry. I was up really early this morning, so I'm like really tired. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So, prepping your skin. It can be in the shower, it can be, you know, whatever. If you've gone to bed, if you've showered the night before, you can definitely wash your face in the morning and like cleanse your face and do things like that. So you want to make sure that you have a good skincare routine to prep your face. And then everybody knows this, or at least everybody should know this. It's best to prime your skin. So you're going to apply the primer. The primer will help your skin, the primer will help the makeup stay on longer, and it'll give your skin some brightness. Then you go, so step 3, you then go ahead and apply foundation and concealer. So you do not want to apply the foundation and the concealer before you prime. It's just a thing. It's just something you don't do. Then you go ahead and you apply your setting powder, and what that is the setting powder helps to set the makeup. It helps to set your skin to set the makeup. Then, so this is like a whole process, ladies. You then want to go ahead and highlight. Then after you use the setting powder, you're going to highlight and contour. And what the highlight and the contour does is it makes your skin pop. So you do your highlight, your contour, it'll make you be like a little shiny, you know, it'll just make you look good. Oh my god, I'm gonna need more coffee after this. Apply your bronzer and blush. So when you're finished applying the primer, the foundation, the concealer, the setting powder, and the highlight and the contour, you're then gonna go ahead and do your bronzer and your blush. And then once you have that part of your face done, you're then going to go ahead and apply your eye makeup any way you want. And this is super important. Always save your lips for last. Do not do them in the middle. You do them in the middle, and then you go down, and then you go and you brush your teeth. You're going to ruin the lipstick. So it's super important that you do the lipstick last. Super important. And the best part about pharmacy makeup is that the matte lipsticks and the regular lipsticks, they not only stay all day, but they help to hydrate your lips. So if you have super dry lips like I do, as you saw, I had to put chapstick on, they will help hydrate your lips, and they'll keep your lips hydrated all day. They are matte, they do not come off, they will last all day, and you do not have to apply a second time. And that's it for that. Now I'm just going to go over really quickly, because I don't want to bore you guys to death. I'm going to go ahead and go over some do's and some don'ts. So, the first thing you want to do is you want to invest in some brushes. And Pharmacy has brushes for very affordable prices. We have a couple different sets, and we also have an applicator, like an applicator sponge. So that's something important. You do want to moisturize your skin before applying your makeup. Finding the right foundation shade is super important. You want to apply your you want to apply your concealer in a V shape and set. So you want to like apply it in like a kind of like a V shape. I don't know how to do it on my face, but yes, use an eyeshadow primer. That is really important. Eyeshadow primer, important. If you want your eyeshadow to last longer, Pharmacy eyeshadow does that even without the primer. But if you want it to last even longer, then you can get the eyeshadow primer. I'm so sorry. And so Pharmacy has an actual eyeshadow primer that you can buy. So you wanna, and then you wanna fill in your sparse areas, like here and here, with sparse areas of the brows. So anywhere that's like, kind of looks like it needs to be like filled in, you can do that. And then you wear lipstick to add color. You want to use a good face wash. So you want to use a good face wash before you apply, and like when you take your makeup off, you want to use a good face wash. And we have those too. Practice and have fun. So your makeup shouldn't be like, oh my god, I have to like rush and do this, and like practice and have fun. Come up with different looks. Come up with like different combinations. I see people do it all the time, and I'm super impressed with the things they can do with our Pharmacy makeup. I'm like, wow, I wish I was that talented, but I'm not. So I practice and I play and I have fun, and I do it with you guys because then, you know, we're all learning something. Here are the do nots. Do not apply foundation, concealer, highlighter, bronzer, contour, or anything with your fingers. Your fingers are not clean. I mean, if you wash your hands every single day, then you have clean hands. Do not apply any of those items with your fingers. It is not recommended. Do not use products that are not for your skin tone, because otherwise you are going to end up with uneven skin tone, and then you're going to be like, why? Well, it's because you used products that weren't for your skin. Don't use products that are too dark for your skin. So if you don't know what your skin type is and you don't know what you're dealing with, then you're gonna be in trouble. So you only want to, so here's a don't. You don't want to apply concealer all over your face. You only want to apply concealer to where your problem areas are. So if you have dark spots under your eyes, or you have, you know, a dark spot on your chin, and you have dark spots here on your forehead, then that's okay. You can apply, that's where you can apply. But you don't want to apply all over your face, because your entire face isn't a problem. Unless some people are different, but it's not recommended to apply all over your face if you don't need to. You can even apply, like if you have zits or something, you can apply it to there, because that would be considered a problem area. And you do not want to apply a brow serum or use a brow pencil and go overboard to make it look like you have completely fake eyebrows. Like, that's not something that you want. To fill them in is okay, but to make them look completely fake, like you're not wearing, like you don't have any at all, definitely not recommended. Don't do that. It'll make you look silly. I'm just being honest. Don't choose shades that are harsh. So what that means is like, don't choose shades that are like fluorescent green or fluorescent yellow or like a highlighter color. You don't want to do that, because that'll look funny, you know. It is very, very bad. And I am one to speak because I do this quite often. Do not fall asleep with your makeup on. Wipe off your makeup, do your skincare routine, and then go to bed. Do not sleep in your makeup because it's just not good. It's going to take you twice as long to wipe all that makeup off and reapply it the next day when you could have done it the night before. Always wipe off your makeup with a good makeup remover, which Pharmacy has. We actually have two, I think. We have Miracle Water, and then we have another one. Do not do that because you're gonna wake up looking like a freaking zombie. I'm talking from experience. Okay, here's a story. I one time went to bed and I had I put eyeliner on, right? And I had eyeliner here. And I looked like a raccoon. Completely looked like a raccoon. Like, what? No, I don't want to look like that. So I looked in the mirror and I'm like, oh my god, I need to start wiping my makeup off at night. So I'm starting to get into the habit of doing that. I don't always do it, but I'm trying my best. But I will say, it is very, very horrible. So don't do it. Don't be like me and don't do it. It's bad. And the last don't be afraid to try new things. Like, I was using all kinds of different makeup and it just wasn't doing it for me. So I was like, I need to try something new. So when I joined Pharmacy, I started trying the products and trying the makeup and trying the skincare. I freaking love it. Makes my skin soft. It just makes my skin soft. It makes it brighter. I have people telling me all the time, oh my god, I love your makeup. Where'd you get it? Here's my link. So, me buying the products and trying the products and then going out and selling the products, that's where my customer base comes from. I love Pharmacy makeup, and I love Pharmacy skincare, and I love, love, love Pharmacy in general. The environment, the support of the people, my team, everybody's just so amazing. So, with that being said, these are, and you want to apply, the last thing I'll say to you before I sign off is you want to apply blush according to your face shape. That's all I have to say. So if anybody is interested and has questions about anything that I said, if you missed the live, you can watch the replay. I'm open to messages, I'm open to phone calls, I'm open to texts. Just send me a shout out and we will talk and I will help you. And I am willing to help you color match because I have a color matching book. So if anybody has any questions, just let me know and I'll see you all soon. Bye!